Hello guys, welcome back to your number one YouTube channel, Hook's Adventures guys. And we are also in the middle of the forest guys. You know, look at the nature. Wow, the carving of the tree. The carvings of the tree. Crossing the path. This is just so amazing guys. With a lot of quietness. No one is here. Just the trees. And the cool nature. And the cool nature. The nature is very cool. Very cool. This tree looks very old. Very old. And someone was trying to cut it. Someone was like kind of trying to cut it. A lot of garis. You know, this is a forested area. So you have a lot of garis here and there. And the climate is just wow. You know, the climate is just amazing. And we have an inroad. So this is a road passing via the forest. Because this side is forest. That side is forest. We don't even have houses here. It's just very cool nature. Very cool nature. Look at the, you know, the weed lays try to penetrate in the forest. This is very amazing. One thing that I love about this place, one, it's very cool. Very cool. So this is a place where you can just come and relax. So anytime you want to meditate, you know, for those guys that really meditate, this is the place to be. This is the place to be. Wow, but this one now looks like an open space here. We have an open space. An open space. So I think that's also a way to get into the forest. This way also guys is a forest. It's a forested area. I think what mostly we have are the indigenous trees. You know, we have a lot of indigenous trees here. Trees that can be, you know, like this one, they can be backdated to have grown for a long period of time. Long period of time. The forest is not so thick because one, the issue of deforestation has been there. You know, people trying to mess up with the trees, cutting down of trees, and we don't have like a sustainable program on how, you know, on how we should be like cutting down the trees and how we should replenishing those trees. So mainly we just cut and probably we don't care. We don't care how those trees are going to come back to life. So you just find, you can see we have like a mountain there. We should pass this way. Wow, the mountain is very thick, eh?
Yeah.
Let's go a little bit and we see. Then from there we can consider if we will go back. So you see, like this place, you might find there's an open space, I think mainly for grazing. Yeah. This is mainly for grazing, but the ideology is very, very simple. You know, people are cutting off trees, but they have no sustainable program of ensuring that those trees are replenished. You see? So I think it's a call. It's a call to ensure that anytime you cut a tree, maybe you have a sustainable way of ensuring that those trees are replenished. They are replenished. And this place looks very thick. Have you ever been here?
No.
Oh, this is your first time. So you just took me to a new place that you have never come. Yeah, here looks a little more bit thick. When you hear about the story of this forest, do we have some wild animals?
No.
We don't. So you have never heard of tigers, giraffe, lions? Huh? But it looks very, very thick. You want to say we don't have some wild animals here?
Yeah.
So people grazed until all the animals went, until all the animals disappeared. I can hear something crying like a monkey. And you are telling me that we don't have some wild animals here. Have you heard? Have you heard of the monkey crying?
No.
So you are okay?
Yeah.
Or those are birds? Just hear the way the place is cool. We go a little bit that way. Oh, you are already afraid?
Yeah.
You are afraid?
Yeah.
Why are you afraid? And you know you are the one who stays in this place. Hmm? But people have really cut down the trees. You can see like this one, eh?
Yeah.
It was a tree that was cut down. Just wait for me there 3 minutes and then we go, okay? But this one now is another open space. So guys, the forest is getting thick, you know? The forest is getting very, very thick. Very, very thick. Very, very thick. But all the same, there is need for, for the government agencies to ensure, in as much as we are cutting down trees, we have a sustainable way of ensuring those trees are replenished. of ensuring that those trees are replenished. No one is here, guys. It's all me and the forest, you know. But I love the aurora, I love the air, I love the fresh weather. You know, I love the sun. You know, the sun is really trying to penetrate through the forest, which is such a good thing. And I can hear some funny sounds. I don't know. Yeah. But the standard thing is always to ensure that, you know, that we have a sustainable way of ensuring that our forests are replenished each and every time. Guys, look at that boy and he is telling me that he is afraid. He is already climbing the trees. He is already climbing the trees and he was telling me that he was afraid. I think there is a road going up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we can, because you are saying you are feeling afraid, you want to carry that one? Or which one do you want to carry? Am I allowed to carry this? Or let's just go. But the place at night, we must have some wild animals here. You know? Like you might find we have some monkeys. Yeah? And maybe some, what do you call them? Even lions can be possible. But one thing with lions, they don't really love to, you know, this place is very wet. Very, very wet. For lions, they don't really love to stay in such type of a nature. For this climate, you can mostly get the monkeys, or the zebras. Yes, the zebras also love this, but on very low scale, because you know at the end of the day, the zebras really love grazing on tall grass. You see, but here now we don't have that tall grass. But for monkeys, you can get them for, what do we call them? Leopards on very low scale, you can also get them. And also maybe now the giraffe. You see the giraffe? You can also get the giraffe because of the tall tree. So now there, you see now, the mountain that you are telling me it is behind the forest, isn't it? Because I can see it there. Now that for that mountain. Unfortunately, we can't go because you see it's at night. It's almost getting at night, and we don't want to get in. And we are all alone, and then we start screaming in there. But it's such a cool place, a very nice place, and a place where, you know, you can just come for relaxation if you are courageous enough. And if you really want to meditate, I think this should be the place. You just get into the forest, just get into the forest, you feel the richness, the coolness of that forest, and everything becomes so deep. Everything becomes so deep. Yeah, now you can see the mountain. See? Now that's the forest, And then behind the forest we have, I think it's an extension of this forest. Yeah, because you get into the forest, then now you start climbing, you know, you climb to that mountain, and the mountain is also forested. One day you should try. You can verse inside there, and then you go all the way to the mountain. Eh? One day you should just try like that. Eh? Yeah. But I don't think there are some people even within that area.
Oh.
Wow, this tree looks very old. Eh? This might be even over 100 years plus. Look at it, guys. Very, very old. You see? So these are some of the trees that we should really preserve. Those are some of the key trees that we should really, really preserve. May think if we can cross this forest like maybe another 3 or 5 years, it's going to bring a lot of wild animals here. Because the forest is very, very extensive. We have the forest on that head, also this one. Yes. Wow, so guys, we are back to the road. We are back on the road. It's now time to call it off. So guys, if this is your first time you are meeting this channel, guys, kindly consider subscribing. You know, this is where we do a lot of explorations, and this should be your platform. So as always, if you are new, kindly consider subscribing. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back, you know, for always coming back and being part of this platform. So guys, let's keep on sharing, let's keep on liking our videos. You can also watch the other series that I have done before, a lot of videos. We are almost going for 1K videos, guys. 1K is not a joke. Yeah, we are almost going there. 1K videos. So guys, let's keep on liking the videos, let's keep on sharing them, and most importantly guys, we can also comment on them. As always guys, this is your #1 YouTube channel, Hooks Adventures. Let's meet in the next episode. As always guys, have a nice evening. For those that are watching probably during the day, have a nice afternoon. And for those that are watching maybe during the afternoon, during the evening session, have a good night. So guys, let's see what is going to unfold in the next videos. Thank you.